about the process flow that we would look at for our HR and article writing people. Now, this is a standard sort of model that we want to introduce here at TAG, just so that we can start to get the delegation process underway and actually start to streamline it. And what I've always been working towards is actually having an e-manager, and which is sort of like an email manager training methodology, so that we can standardize our different sites. Now, just before I get too carried away, I'll also flick over to this page where you can see that I'm starting to build up a business management portal where we've got all of these different elements of the business. Now, if you know me, as a lot of people do that will be watching this video already, I'm also very passionate about mindset. Now, you can't have $1 million business with a $2 mind, so we wanted to include the whole mindset element of the business so that we could actually help people expand into that area as well. Now, under that, we'll be ending up here with our TAG Breakthrough for Life business management portal. And I want to be able to donate or contribute back into the mental health awareness as well, which is a lot about this mindset area here. So that's a lot of my methodology to drive people towards this one-stop, effectively small business management suite of information products. Quite an extensive amount in there already, but in amongst that will be these process maps so that other people can effectively pick up and adopt what we've already created and test proven, I call it, or become the test case. So if we wanted to promote two weekly articles, we would actually understand the website that we're working on. We would have recruited a person to work on a particular website. That particular website we now currently have our target keywords embedded into, so that both Google and our writers can now scroll to the bottom of the page and understand what this site's all about. A lot like SEO, it becomes our keywords, it becomes our key focus, it becomes our key intention. And we should be able to have an e-methodology that associates that through standard automated emails, which we've got the systems to do. So let's say that we've now got our quality writer up here, or actually I'll just say that we've got we understand from a department, in these blue colors, we actually already pretty much understand what's going on. Then we look at the amber colored boxes, and we know that there's more work to be done in our environment, and we know that there's going to be a form of discussion, which at the moment is this video as well. So now that we have, what makes a quality writer, well, we pretty much know what's going on now. We understand that there's an element of clear written English, because our target market is more English speaking, so it needs to be pretty good there. We need to be cost effective at the same time so that we can do quite a number of articles equally, and so we wanted to be able to have a process map like this so that we can actually expand our business, because ultimately my investment strategy is to actually have websites. So we'll be doing a lot of articles in the coming year. So we want to have a job description as well. What is it that we're looking for in our articles? How are they going to be written, and how are they going to be presented, so that we understand from a whole Google point of view and SEO point of view that we're fundamentally creating the product or the article in the best, most structured way possible at the start. So there's another element of writing to prepare these, for which I'm not really that person. But let's say I've seen a number of issues, which I probably should have that as a different color, but I've seen quite a number of issues in the past which have determined good and bad, and so we can now write a job description up around those. But so let's say that we found the right skill and the attitude, and we now want to take the next step to action and actually start to create these articles. Okay, well, again, we need to have this person, what I call managing this particular site. We've now set a weekly target of 2 articles per week, I'll call it, and they're working on their site, and they've got to be able to go through. I'll probably jump the gun a little bit here, sorry. This is I've more followed down into a recruiting type path where we're looking for the job, take action. Hang on a second, I'll just pause, get my head back around it. Okay, so what I'm jumping ahead a bit of myself there, sorry. So what we've done is we understand now that what we want, or what we're looking for, is actually to find this particular person. So we're going to need to post an ad Now this ad will be pretty much a standard ad as well, so every time we go looking for article writers, we'll be able to copy paste this ad and start to interview. People will come in, we'll need to go through the interview process, we'll find a suitable applicant amongst, and if we don't, we'll keep looking, and then we'll start to introduce these people into the eManager model so we can effectively communicate this, and this is how we do it. So what I'm trying to do as the creator is put all of these flowcharts together and a video type thing over the top, but understand that these are elements that we need to get written, and how do we start to do those. And it'll go through a three-step process, or a refinement. We need to sort of find some standards that sit and work for us both, so that we can effectively start to embed these into here, where we'll start to looking into training or resources. Resources will probably have job descriptions, and other people who are coming into our subscription site can actually have a look at what we've been using, potentially implement it themselves or go to market themselves to find their people, introduce them to these trainings that we've got in place so that they can understand our and follow our process maps, because they've seen benefits from that as well. Equally, they might like to critique them to their own style. Alright, well thanks for that. Hope it's clearly understood, and take care for now. Bye.